Okay, welcome everyone to the Virtual Gaming Junction. This is Camilio. We're live on Twitch pretty much every day, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We only have 122 food, huh?
What is this shit?
Hey, Abstractism. I was thinking what I need to do. Last time I said that I needed to go to Cove, right? That's what I said. I'm pretty sure. Let's go to Cove. I tuned out the other ending, so it'll be new to me. You mean the Johnny Rogue ending? Okay, so do we want to go on this boat right now? Possibly not. Boats in this game are... So did I get to the Justice? I must have done it. So I also need to take a stop at the Codex. It's the bus thing. No, the completely new ending. So I did Pan Am, and at the end of Pan Am, I had going out in the world, Johnny stays, or Johnny goes out into the world and I stay in cyberspace. We did both of these. The bus was Johnny stays in the real world. So the new one is Rogue. Now we're doing Rogue Johnny, and I have to say for now it's way better than Pan Am. So I think you should when you replay it, maybe choose that ending, or if you want to just load your game and see that ending. I haven't finished it, but it's better, in my opinion. It's all my opinion. I mean, you can think whatever you want. I don't give a shit. But it just feels more. It just feels more cyberpunk. Like, without spoil, if you do not want zero spoilers, well, but if I can spoil you just the little beginning of the mission, well, the briefing of the mission is crashing into the Arasaka Tower while bombing the ceiling and blowing up a satellite at the same time. So yeah, it's kind of a little better than the Pan Am. In terms of like epicness and the atmosphere, it's better. So yeah, let's board this. Oh, I can actually just... No, I don't want to leave this here. Board. Yep. Possibly we can go to the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom. If from here I go south a bit and then west. Yeah, this thing here. I'm not 100%. I'm pretty sure I stopped at the Justice. There's a bunch of boats here. If not, I'll die here or something. Passage denied. So I didn't stop at the Justice? No, I think I went directly from Justice. I did a whoop whoop and that was done. Okay. Okay, anyway, I need to restart because I need to start this game without the numlock. Like, honestly, I felt the bus ending I thought was amazing. But it was like, yeah, this is noir. Like, it's not that it needs to be night, but it's like big sunshine, he's in the bus. How is that noir? Everybody's happy. He gave his guitar to his. What's noir about that? God damn, man. What the fuck? I know. Still. What's noir about that? Who died? What's sad? What's going on? What's noir? Blade Runner, the ending of Blade Runner, that's a noir ending. The ending of that ending wasn't noir. A noir ending would have been V comes back into his body. Okay, you know the ending, the other ending, the Pan Am, and when you end with Pan Am, the first and well, the second ending I did. When he coughs, they go on the dam. They're like, "Oh, this is where it all begins. We need to escape Night City." Oh no, what's going on? And you die. That's noir. Like, you think everything's gonna be fine, and then just as you still have like a little like moment of freedom with Pan Am, you still have your little ending, but you still die, and it's dark. Because it's not dark in the bus. There's nothing dark about that ending. It's the happiest ending that I played. No, it's not the happiest, because when you end up with Pan Am, it's pretty happy. But it's not a sad ending by any means. In my opinion. It's all my opinion. Like I said, I don't give a shit about your opinion. No, I actually do give a shit. I'm actually surprised to hear what you think about it. Interesting. But yeah, normally in a typical noir ending, but like I said before, the game doesn't give a shit about cinematographic rules. You might want to make it the evening or the night, and you might want to make it rain. Yes, it's cliche, but that's just how it is, you know? Like, you don't end your movie with your main character. That's just another example, totally unrelated. But you don't end a movie with your main character, with the beautiful girl that he tried to get the whole movie, and at the end of the movie he tries to kiss her and she's like, "No, fuck you, I just want to be friends." You know, there's rules and there's things you kind of need, or you don't need to do it, but it will hinder the experience. Like, if you make an happy ending with a sad song, it doesn't work, you know? It doesn't work. If you want to make a noir ending, you need a sad music, you need low lighting. It doesn't need to be night, but that ending was just super brightfully lit. Anyways, I may be comparing this too much to a movie, but it's kind of a cinematographic experience, I feel. It's an immersive sim. For me, it's like playing a movie. It's literally you're playing like a big character in a movie. You're playing John Wick. I'm looking for the honorable judge. Man, this is the lighting I have with the torch, not more than that. Where the hell am I? Cast. Let's cast light. So from there I went right, then I went around that. Is this it? Like inside here? No. This is a bunch of islands. I'm way more south than I think. Oh my. From Army of Darkness? My god. Which one? Oh my god. Ah, you know what? Fuck it. Okay, from here. Go east. We'll go south a bit. Ah! Okay, a bunch of islands. Avoid a bunch of islands. Then there's a mountain east here. So we avoid this mountain. A bit of forest, indeed. Then there's gonna be other mountains. And then there's gonna be a crack here. So we need to go in here. Whoop. Eh? No. There you go. And inside. Oh. Oh no. It's around this one. We might have already done this. What before my name is Ash and I'm a slave? That's the first line of the movie. That's literally the first line of the movie. My name is Ash. I'm a slave. But it wasn't always like this. I had a life once. Dude, I know this movie. I just checked. I know I'm right. Do you know why I know I'm right? Especially the beginning of the movie, because we would have that. We would have recorded the movie on a tape cassette and would listen to it. So the beginning, especially when he first ended in the past. Okay, yeah. So is it at the? It might be at the end of the second movie, or it's when he recounts his story at the end of the recount. Where in the hell? I don't remember that at all. That's not a memorable quote, dude. It may be memorable for you. If I do YouTube, if I do Evil Dead, and I type what you just typed, where in hell, and I get nothing, it's not worthy. There's the L to the clip, baby, so I don't know why that would be there. I don't know, man. Okay, virtue of... this is honor, I think? S-U-M-M. S-U-M-M. Oh, whoops. Ah, stupid. I'm unfocused indeed. No, bored, what? No. Okay. Honor. S-U-M-M, S-U-M-M, S-U-M-M. 0. Okay, we done this already. We done this. Maybe this is just to get stats. I don't know if this is required or not. What didn't we do? Oh, I think we didn't... Maybe I should have wrote it down, the ones I did. There's still the one that at midnight I need to enter the moon gates at midnight. So we did... What's that? H-O-N? Eh? H-O-N-E. It's not honor, there's an... Honesty, okay. I'm pretty sure we did honesty. I'm pretty sure we did valor. But I'm not 100%, so we're gonna check again for valor. We definitely did justice. We definitely did sacrifice. So there's only one left. What's our karma? Ah, what the hell? I don't know what to do with this karma. It just keeps dropping, or it's not doing much. Okay, valor. Valor. Raw. Yeah, we did this. I'm sure you need at least 1,000. This is to boost your stats. Okay, so once you unlock these, you can go boost your stats. Oh, we didn't do humility. Well, let's do it. So if we go left here, we're gonna hit. There's less enemies in this sea now for some reason. I like it. I like it! I need to do the rest of the sounds that I recorded. Ah. You don't have long range. Magic axe. No. Yeah. I should have shut up. I guess everybody's gonna use long range at this point. I only have access to the bow. Got crossbow here. Eh? A spiked elm. No. Crossbow. Okay, so I attack with a spiked elm first? Interesting. Bow, but I saw crossbow. Yeah. Ah, that's annoying. Oh, I still have to attack with my first weapon, and then pass, and then attack with the second weapon. Yeah, okay. Oh, we didn't go in the betweens. Shit. Oh, everybody has long range now. Ah, out of range. Ah. Wow. Okay. Ah, fuck. Fuck. So is it? Eh. Go away. Damn it! Go fucking away! So it's here? Where the hell am I? Oh! Okay, it's way larger. Okay, I thought the in-between was a... I was looking for this. There you go. So here, there's humidity. In the other games, it was difficult to get there. I guess no. Ultima 4, it was difficult to get in here. Humility mantra. L-U-M 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 is now the sacred grace. Get the thing. Check what's in the book. The Book of Ultimate Wisdom, but there's 8 pages. Just one little paragraph. Just a little simple philosophy. Okay. Pride is a vice which pride itself incline one to find in others, and which pride itself inclines one to find in others and overlook in oneself. Bored. So if what's in the middle here? Is it here? There was something in the middle here in Ultima 4. Oh. Yeah, right here. A bunch of boats would attack you here. It's crazy. And then it was kind of the end of the game, pretty much, I think. It's Ultima 3, maybe. Not sure. There's nothing. Unless from here I can climb. Oh, I can. So I can go here if I want to. It didn't give us. Usually it gives us not XP but stats. It didn't give us anything. Fuck off. What's the point then? Okay. From here, let's hit a bunch of islands. So if I go just a bit north, I won't be able to attack too far. Oh, okay. I was searching for my cursor. Okay. Health is kind of low. there's an island around here. Yeah. Magic carpet. So I can't remember if I went here. I'm not sure I had the carpet when I came here. No, I don't think so. I did check all this. Okay, I can pass through this. Oh, this is the guy who told me. Yeah, he tells you a lot of important things. Talks about the shards. Yes, the shard must be destroyed. The shard must be recovered from the resting place in the boundless underworlds and cast into the eternal flames of true blood and courage. Even as each respective shard, the Lord stands nigh upon the flame of the principle it opposes. Take now this knowledge. I don't know. Oh, that's it. We can't even ask him questions. It's like blah 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 bye. Yeah. Okay. So we can't even know the name of this guy. I'll just attack from here. Whoops. Ah. Ah. Okay, if I go up, I should hit Magentia. Uh-oh. Okay, I need to try some stuff here, because some people told us about the name of the Shadow Lords, Foline and Astaroth. And they did say that yelling the name did something. Maybe I need to put it in reverse. There's a lot of reverse things in this game. A-T-S-A, Astaroth. No. Foline, like that. I-E-N-I AF. Maybe I need to like hit the guy, find him. Yeah, there, right there. Boom. Conflict. Yeah, I don't see him here. Maybe I need to yell here. No effect. Oh, Shadow teleports. Is that no effect? It still says no effect. So I don't know. HTORATSA. Let's try to kill him. Where is he? It says Shadow or teleports. Am I supposed to see him? Is there magic here that could show him? Like show invisibility, negate magic? I don't know. Fuck it. Let's reload. Okay, we'll skip New Magenta. We'll go to Buccaneers Den instead. So from here, it's like pretty much west. Found it! Took half an hour. Pretty much took half an hour. Who are you? Bidney. I love drinks. Rum. Yo ho ho oh, I don't know. And a bottle of rum. Brandy? Yeah, yeah. Okay, he's the one who talks about the grapple. It's getting close to night time, so I'm gonna go here. Okay, let's ask this guy a bunch of stuff. Okay. Shrine. Oh, spyglass. Oh, maybe. No. Smith. Mantra. Codex. Word. Brit. Carpet, even though at this point we have it. Shard. Crown. Jewel. Amulet. Damn. No clip, but it's in the script. Okay. Where is it? What's your name? Sierra. No, you're not in my list of name. Interesting name. David, and then when he sailed away only to where he would not say. David, a real nasty old bloke. But I've also heard he was inventor. Some say he's made a strange tool to aid in navigation. It's the spyglass, right? The sextant. Whoops. Oh, I forgot about that then. He's running a lighthouse. Oh, I might have this information down there. No, the sextant is not here. Ask David for sextant in one of the lighthouse. This will give us our coordinates. Light. No, it won't tell us which one. Give her a drink, okay.
Hail to the king, baby.
Hey, 100 player. How's it going? Sure, I'll drinks with you if I cast only find my glass. Glass? I left it around here somewhere. Eh? I can't not seem to remember. Speaking of which, I can't not remember your name. Does he think me pretty? Yes, yes. I like thee, perhaps I can't help thee. Does you wish to climb mountain? Yes, we've done this already. Well, Bidney here used to. Talk to him about mountain climbing. Bye bye. What about you? Oh, we talked to you when it was eating. Bye bye. I said bye. No. Bye. And this is the exit. Okay. Everybody's going to sleep. Yes. Rest. Yes. It's still night. Yeah, no, going in there is a pain in the ass. There's a way to go by here, I think. Well, we talked to a lot of things with this guy. Mystic. Arms. I didn't have anything to say. What's your name again? Thorkin? Thor? Nope. Okay. Talk to everybody here. Oh, what about this guy? No. Ah. Maybe. Bye. Can we buy food here, maybe? Oh no, we're going to Britannia anyway. Okay. Now, there's something to do here. Buccaneers there. Joinable, Jeffrey, but that's it. Okay, scepter removes magic barriers in Fortress El by Shadow. So we'll we'll need the scepter to open the barrier. But I didn't write here. I said ask wife about amulet, but I didn't say the amulet. Amulet is an underworld amongst the graves of valiant warriors. Okay. Okay, so there's a lighthouse, so I'm gonna see if David is there. Oops. Child. Jotam. Just in case. Jotam. No. Jennifer. She's a child? Okay, must be a place I can rest here. No, I don't want to touch you. Rest. Yes. Okay. Let's go buy some arrows. Arrows, yes. Quarrel, yes. Sell. Okay. We need food. Yeah, you're the guy. Rations. Yes. How many? 4. More. Yes. How many? Another 5. Ration 5. Yeah, it goes down quite fast. Let's go. I have a ton of money. $9. There you go. That's fine. No, fine. Okay, in Britannia. We need to ask Traina about Valorian horses. I'm not sure she's in Castle Britannia. This might be a mistake. In Britain, I need to ask Mage Anon. He doesn't trust us. We're in Britain. Mage Anon. Where is the guy? Telila.
I bet that really pisses you off.
Oops. She's the one who talked about the horses. Yeah, the mage. Oh, he's the guy who talks about the words. Pretty important. That's why in my head I needed the words for the dungeon. I didn't remember where I read that. One of the first characters told me that. Yeah, when I say evil, it says that. Trust. I don't know. Okay, so apart that, that's pretty much it. Okay, we're gonna go to Cove finally. Grayson.
They can bill me.
Hey, Dave, how's it going? Grayson. No. Gray March. You tell me, how's it going? Yeah, it's going good. Cove should be near here. I'm not sure I did this one. Compassion. Move? Feels like I did it. No quest. Return after the quest. Enter. Here we have good prices for silk, moss, and nightshade. But they're expensive. Silk. Yes, okay, this is not that expensive. Silk. 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 Moss. 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 And some nightshade. Only 3 nightshade. Okay, we need more than that. More moss also. What's the use of moss? Downward, upward. Silk and moss is upward, downward. Okay. Magic unlock is ash moss. Nightshade, sleep, charm, confuse, so invisibility, fear, peer, stuff that I use less. Wall of poison, locate. So nightshade is less important. But we need more blood moss. Blood moss, yes. Yes, 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 yes. And a couple of nightshade. That's it. Okay. Wait. Did I buy the right thing? We need moss and silk. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit more silk. It's expensive, that silk. Yeah, it's 2 for 6, so it is expensive. Okay. Oh, we've never been here, so let's search everything. Hail Wayfarer and welcome onto our kiosk. I'm Jessica. No. And night is approaching. My sister and I care for this temple. Oh, are you the 2 people I need to talk to? 2 sisters. 2 sisters of Temple of Virtue know the evil artifact which must oppose truth. In Cove, ask of Shard of Falsehood. So definitely Shard. Yes. Virtue makes no mistake. We shall tell thee what we know of the Shard of Falsehood. Ask my sister a vision. In the deep night, many moons ago, a vision came unto my sister and I. We saw the Shard of Falsehood deep below a dungeon named Deceit. Okay, so... Shard of Falsehood. Okay, this is the shard section. Shards. equals a dungeon of deceit. Shard of Hatred is in the underworld at coordinate IA, so I will need the sextant for that. Ambrose will know about mystic weapons. Where the hell is Ambrose? Somebody told us that. We don't know where this Ambrose guy is, so as soon as we see Ambrose, we need to ask him about mystic weapon. That's super important. So Ambrose. Shadow Lords. I'll make some sections here, it'll just be easier. Information on the Shadow Lords. So that's done. Dungeons and the words of power that need to be there to open them. Ah, there you go. This is all the dungeon related. This is ingredients. Well, regions. Locations. Okay. Doing some cleanup here on this file. We saw the shard of falsehood. Okay. The path that was revealed traveled first southwest across. Okay, I need to write that down. The path that was revealed traveled first southwest. Okay. Traveled first southwest across I peaks, opening to a system of a large system of caverns. I guess that's how you get to Dungeon of Deceit. Where is Dungeon of Deceit? I know where it is. Deceit. Huh. It's on an island. Traveled first southwest across high peaks, opening to a large system of caverns. Below a dungeon named Deceit. Then the way led southwest at a major intersection. Oh shit. Then southwest. We already went travels first southwest across high peaks, opening to a large system of caverns, then southwest again? at major intersection northwest, soon branching northeast. Holy crap. After a long journey, fuck you, long journey northward, north, the passage turned west. Here, the what the fuck? Path went on the rocky hills to southwest, then turned northwest. Hey, over a lake, it ran onto a massive series of great falls, and it's not over. I won't be able to read my notes after that. It's so complicated. Over a lake, it ran onto a series of falls, ending in large lake. Wow. The shard is at the end of the lake or something. Here upon small isle lies the shard. Here upon islands, upon a small isle is shard of falls. Oh, damn! Wow. Well, do you have something else to tell me? We care for the temple. Temple? Virtue. Virtue? Talk with sister. Sister? Ava. Ava? Fine. Well, talk to you about other things. Shrine, word, mantra, underworld, Brit. Ah, fuck it. What about you? Job, temple, virtue, maybe. Yeah, of course. That's your job? Care. Oh yeah, 39. Wow. Just giving money to these people? Are you shitting me? Can I donate maybe? Give? Gold? How did I get there? I asked her name, then I said job. I'm pretty sure I did temple. Oh, that's it. $39. So what gave us so much? Like it gave us like 10. It's pretty good. Trying to understand why I got a boost of karma all of a sudden. Definitely giving money here helps. If I say virtue, then yes, yes. Virtue, whoops, virtue, yes, yes, bye. Oh well. Now it's not working anymore. I am. Yeah, it's the ultimate movement mode in this game. It's the magic carpet. Okay, there's nothing much here. That was Cove. Still need to know fucking tree. I don't know. Why can't we get that? Maybe Anon will be able to talk to us now that our virtues are higher. I still need to find David. I need to find a password also. House, northeast, switch, no shot, okay. Like, I got the magic carpet, but I didn't go through all the quest lines to get the carpet, because somebody said that guy has the carpet, but he wants to find Smith, but I never found Smith. I might, because when I was searching for, I think it was the prices here, there's a little wiki here and that's pretty nice. Was it this one? You could click. No, it was. It would tell you in which city you could ask about XYZ thing. It was really nice. Where the hell did I find that? Oh, okay, it's here. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah, I think each time I'm gonna go into a new city, I'm just gonna look up here to see if... I said that last time, but now we're really gonna do it. Let's go to Cove, for example. No, Britannia mainland? Town, Cove, where's Cove? Okay, not much to do here. In Temple, talk to Ava and offer a donation of 5 gold. Karma will raise by 5, but it might be only once per day, I don't know. Oh, here you can steal a second Ankh, but if you do it, you're gonna lose Karma. Ambrose is here. Okay, there you go. That's why I need to check my shit. Ambrose is right here. So he's in the Healer's location, which I entered and then I exited because I was like, this is... The Healer's is a place I don't see a reason to go a lot. I mean, heal poison, I can heal it myself. It's super expensive to resurrect a character, so I usually reload when somebody dies, especially since I need to go resurrect the guy, and usually I'm in a position I don't want to do that. And the other one is healing yourself, but again, it's super expensive. Better just use an inn or just sleep somewhere, or even just buy a bunch of, like, heal yourself with spells. It's gonna be a lot cheaper. Anyways, I'll take a little break here and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Stay tuned.
Space Ace, defender of justice, truth, and the planet Earth. Ace is being attacked by the evil Commander Borg.
Hold your fire. Who is that creep? Borg. No way, Borf, old buddy.
I've been hit by the Infanto Ray.
Struggle with Dexter to regain his manhood. Destroy the Infanto Ray. Defeat the evil Borf.
Hey, Borf. Come on, Kimberly, let's go. I've been hit.
Be valiant, Space Warrior. The fate of Earth is in your hands.
Our son kept bringing home stray animals, and not just dogs. Things were getting out of hand. We were so relieved when we bought Zoo Tycoon for our computer. It lets us create and manage our very own zoo. Now we can take the zoo home without taking the zoo home. Rated E for everyone.
What force wrought this destruction? Mother, father, slain as they sleep. The town has the stench of death and demons upon it. By their souls, I swear vengeance on these creatures of the underworld. Diablo, enter if you dare.
Taking the best elements from Lucasfilm Limited Star Wars movie, the engaging heroes, the horrific aliens, the terrorizing Imperial forces, the thrilling flying and fighting, the strange settings, and the mystifying powers of...
We're back. So, apparently here we have a Mr. named Ambrose. This is closed, and there's no way to sleep here. Nope. All up, on foot. 8 hours. Let's save, let's explore. Is he in one of the beds? Oh shit. No, is you the guy? Are you Ambrose? No. Jessica. Why do they say he's in the healer's house? So clearly there's no one. Oh, No. This is a shopkeeper. There's no Ambrose here. Unless I need to do something for him to appear. Unless he only gets up at night. Nothing's happening. Oh, there you are, Mr. Ambrose. Holy fuck! Man, some characters in some other village might have the same thing where they only get up at certain. So in my mind, I thought that most of the characters, except like the lighthouse owner, stuff like that, would get up. Like nobody gets up in 3 in the morning, and that's their fucking life. What are you doing? Anyways, what's your interest? Mystic weapon. Well, let's ask his name. Let's ask his job. I'm resting. Interesting. Rest. A long and brutal battle. I was deep below the surface of Britannia in search of the fabled mystic weapons of the Avatar. Oh, there you go. He just tells us about it. I had heard that they lay the foundation of the Great Abyss. That they lay at the foundation. Although the abyss is gone, I descended through the mines of Itlot to search out the mystics. Yes, tell us about it. Where? Arms? Weapon? He doesn't tell us anything! No information was gained here. Lay? Okay, maybe Surge or Itlot. Within the underworld, where the abyss once was, the lava still flows, north of the underground entrance of Itlot. Okay, I need to write that down. Mystic weapons. North of the okay. North of the entrance to Itlot. This there northward across cavernous peaks. Yeah, well, it's like 4. You need to take notes because there's no journal, so I have my Google sheet here. I can even share it with you right here. So I'm just taking notes. Is there northward across cavern peaks from the dungeon amidst the boiling lava? The mystic arms are said to lie. Northwards across cavernous peaks from the dungeon, amidst the boiling lava. Across cavernous peaks, amidst boiling lava. So I'm writing everything, not everything, but like I keep most of the information because sometimes the information that looks like that's not that important, it is. Does thou seek the yes. Remember, only the mystic arms work near great evil. Only such evil could hold the Lord. So okay. So only mystic will hurt evil. There. In a sense, you need them to finish the game. Yeah, I used to write down stuff, but I'm very unorganized and I wanted you guys to see it without me like bringing the sheet all the time. So I was like, why not? And then I can do Control F. So it, like, after doing it, I was like, oh no, this is way more useful because I can search for stuff. And I don't have a pile of things. I don't have a book on my... It's a little cleaner. It's the next century. It's the future. And with Google Sheet, you can share it. So I've been using Google. Like this is the doc, like just the document part. But I mean, I've been using Sheets to for my games. I feel like a grid is easier to classify which game I'm gonna play and all that stuff. Yeah, I don't do that though. But there's programs now that you can, like a lot of streamers use them and they put it on screen so you can watch and put the little dots, but I don't like doing that. Okay, Lorne. Work. I think we're done with this guy. I'm resting. Okay, so job and work is the same. Okay, and the next person was... Where the fuck's my page? I had it open a second ago. Did I just close it? Leona Shadow Lords. Did we ask about Shadow Lords? We asked about Shard. They don't even mention it here. It must be the same. No, I'm wondering. You drew Master fucking Metroid? Holy shit. Let's do this. So everybody has an entrance. Like you can put yourself here. You stay there ready. Ready, silver sword. No, not strong enough. Long sword. Not strong enough. What? I can only use like a maybe it's because I have the large shield and the iron element because all that. I can't even use a fucking long sword. Well, let's keep the magic axe then. You already... The large shield and the silver sword. Go. Julia. For now, I'll do some long range. Oh, that didn't work. Does that work? Oh shit. There you go. So here, if I do this... No, that doesn't work. Shaminu's on long range. So with the magic axe, when I'm in short range, when I'm in melee, I'm not disadvantaged like with the sling, and I also can use a shield with that axe, so I definitely need to buy more magic axes. Okay, we're pretty much done. Don't die on me, YOLO. Gold. Shadow. No, it says you can talk about them to them about Leona. What's your name? Ava, okay. Shadow. It's not Shadow, sorry, it's Shard. And it's the other sister. Shadow Lord. Dark, no. No, it's Shadow Lord. There's no other name for that. Okay, fuck that. Night. Yes. Use magic carpet. Okay, from here, Cove. Yes, let's go back to Britannia. It's the closest place. Unless I go to Empath Abbey first. Yeah, let's do that. Wow. Close. There we go. without even using the map almost. You. Okay, so what's to do in you? Down a view. Aline and Mario can give us some Karma Plus. Here. I don't know how. They're in the stocks. What is the stocks? Jan Noise and Companion. That's underground, so the stocks is not underground. Quest started elsewhere. Oh, interesting. But Grey March is supposed to tell us something here. Maybe I did it already. You? It says, see Archmage Flame in Tower of Scarabray, ask about oppression. That might be this guy. So let's see, Aline, Mario, there's some people here that are supposed to... Whoa. What the fuck? Oh, I can't pass. Oh, we'll have to wait, unless some people are just here at night. So he's Grey March. Okay, we did this thing here. Fred was in the Scarabray. Eh? Oh, I need to say yes. Sun. Yes. Scara. No, it can't be. Pretty sure that's where he was. Yep, right there. Scara. Why does he say that? He's supposed to talk to me about... This is supposed to be the Scepter quest. Let's say Scepter. And here it says that maybe I can ask him about Stonegate? No. What is this fucking thing? Is this good or what? Talk to Grey Marshal about his son. I'm pretty sure we went all the way through this quest anyways. Anyway. It's weird. Why doesn't he repeat the information he gave us already? Go see Grey Marsh and come back for reward. Anyways, we did come back for reward. We did all this, so fuck it, it's done. So I think we're done with. We don't have anything important here to do. Yes, yes. Okay. Town of View. Quest started elsewhere. So there's other quests I need to come back here for. Like Judge Dryden, Oppression, we did that. Chamfort, Resistance. Oh, Resistance. Oh, Resistance is a word. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so stupid. Yeah, so like everybody that's like super good, I should ask them about the Resistance. I think these people are down, right? Underground. Landon is underground. Oh. You. Landon. Resistance. And he's gonna ask the password. Exactly. I don't have it. But Chamfort, I can ask about Resistance also. Whoops. Yeah, you're London. What about you? You're definitely somebody. Get up. Oh, it just became night. That guy's gonna stay there? No. Jerome. Yeah, I can ask about the mantra for this guy. No! Oh, that's just weird then. Okay. Nope. No, this is the keys, guys. This is not. This is. Wow. Talk to Jerome, your cellmate, and he will tell you about his brother who comes at blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. In the armory. Where's the armory? Cemetery. This is the armory? Yeah. Gem Fort. You can talk to him about resistance? Oh, I'm not. I don't know, so let's not do this now. Even though I would never know which to ask him about. Okay. This might be it for now. It's only when you talk to the guards that they ask you to pay? Maybe. Oh, I didn't know that. Ah, 2 karma for... Okay, yeah, okay. Freeing people. I did that already. In Inpath Abbey, let's see. Tim on the barn and set you on a quest to one of the 4 items. The barn. Tim. Sandalwood box. Okay, we need to go talk to Tim. There's a Tim. Where is he? On the roof. On the roof. You? Name? Job? Barn? Sing? Castle? Job? Play? Dost thou enjoy fine harpsichord music? Yes. Since Lois British disappearance, his court composer, Sir Kenneth, is said to be traveling throughout Britannia. Kenneth. He trades music lessons for melodies. He is compiling a collection of Britannian folks music. Okay. Folk. Recently he gave a recital Intrinsic and then headed south. He often teaches a piece by Iolo and Gweno, 'tis favorite of Lord British. Kenneth. What the fuck is this? Music. He trades music lessons for melodies. He is compiling a collection of Britannian folk music. Recently he gave a recital Intrinsic and then headed south, so Kenneth, south of Trinsic, maybe? What's south of Trinsic? Grey Haven. Possible. He often teaches a piece by Yolo and Gweno. 'Tis favorite of Lord British. That's the name of the piece. This a favorite of Lord British by Yolo and Gweno. Yolo. Some even say that they play the piece on the finest instrument may cause magical occurrences. Magic only on an instrument worthy of kings. Instrument worth. Okay, so okay, I think we're done with this guy. Oh, and that's it. There's nothing else here. Use magic carpet. So I'm gonna go into the Britannia section. Like in Britain, did I do everything here? Grayson explains how to meditate in the Shrine of Virtue and teach you the mantra of compassion. Does he though? Damn. Yeah, Annan explains everything, definitely. Ah, there's something here to do. Wow, man, it's very difficult to... I don't know how you would know these things. It says here, the Wayfarer's Inn is located in the north part of town. There, buy a meal from Justin. And he'll start to track about the glass swords. Like, what? That is so fucking random. That means that in every town you almost need to do everything. Like buy a meal, buy some drinks. So we need to go east, southeast. Beware the deep forest. I guess we won't be coming here. What about the other two little towns? Talk to Kurt in North Brittany and start to track about the magic carpet. Okay, we might have done that. That's the only thing we can do at the beginning apparently. In the north, Kurt. Oh, he must be sleeping. Whoop. Shit, they just passed me. Yeah, they were not sleeping when I entered this. Okay. I don't know, 4? There you go. Playing Vigil. Damn. There was a kid. I saw a kid here a second ago. Oh, there you go. Are you Kurt? Yes. Okay. Stable boy. Stable. Oh, yeah. He's gonna help me with the smith. Horse. Breed. No, he's gonna talk about the Valorian things. Valorian pure breeds. Exactly. Has thou seen one? No. My friend Trina. Trina works in the castle, but I had trouble finding her. I never found her. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna call it a night because, yeah, me going all the way there, I'm gonna skim through this, note the things I need to go to next stream, mostly to start the quests, like this thing. When they say here, this will start a quest. But we did a lot of things. It's just wrapping up a little here and there. Yeah, this is the kind of game, like back then, people would have like spent hours and hours just playing, exploring the game. When you only had like 3 or 4 games on your computer, we're so spoiled. We're so spoiled. Like I can't spend like hours and hours. I can't, and frankly, I would find it extremely boring to play like 60 or 100 hours of this game. That's how spoiled we are. Back then, this was the shit. Let's raid Kilgore. He just started his stream. Yeah, definitely, but man, I can admit it and say that it's just a thing. So I will tell you good night. Shodan will also good night. Yes. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you can't see her. There you go. Good night. See you next time tomorrow. A little bit of Cyberpunk, and afterwards we're gonna finish. Yeah, we're gonna finish Star Trek Game Boy, Star Trek 25th anniversary on the Game Boy. See you soon, guys.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
I'll buy that for $1.